this out? Seems to be an entire room of people.
I walked right by them.
What's the matter, got some pixie dust stuck in your eye? You can't just sweep a whole room of people under the rug. Why don't you take it from here?
Hi, everyone. I'm Agent Alaina Bailey.
Agent... Kid Culver.
We're with the FBI.
What you're about to see is an improvised episode of The X-Files, or an improv show in the style of The X-Files, I should say. And to get us started, we would like something that you were never afraid of.
Rugs.
Rugs. I heard rugs, like, really loudly.
Yes, but I'm curious to hear what other ideas are out there.
Take it away.
Jealousy.
Grapes.
Fairies. Combs.
Jealousy.
Spiders.
Dogs.
Ducks.
Popcorn.
Traffic. Popcorn.
Popcorn?
I mean, popcorn isn't scary.
Roaches.
I think we're gonna go with popcorn.
Popcorn.
Don't start the movie without me!
Come on, Clyde. Come on, David.
Do you have the VHS tape?
Do I?
David!
I'm coming! Hold on! It's almost done popping!
Oh, when are we gonna start making out?
I love that smell. Oh, making out? Yeah. I mean, David's gonna be here any second.
David's gonna be here any second.
He's gonna get jealous.
Alright.
I haven't seen this before.
You haven't seen it?
No.
The 25 kids that get killed. Teenagers.
It's ready.
Hey, maybe we should move our chairs to the center of the room.
Yeah, we can rearrange my living room, that's fine.
Hey, David, thanks for having us over, man. This is really cool.
Yeah, you guys are welcome.
You should have me design your living room. Can you help me with this love seat? Oh, we'll just make it a couch. I got it, boys.
Hey, David, cool if we steal a few brewskis?
Yeah, that's fine, guys. Yeah, do whatever you want. Here's the popcorn. I forgot the butter. I'll be right back.
Popcorn.
What a weird...
I know. First off, the feng shui of this room is awful.
I don't know what that word means.
I mean, don't go in there, David. Looks like it's haunted.
But where are we gonna find a screen like this in all of New Jersey?
David, don't go in there.
Pop, pop, come on, pop.
It's probably just people coming down the turnpike or something.
Pop, 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 pop. Pop.
David!
Pop, pop.
Oh my God.
Come on, babe.
Oh, look at this. There's popcorn coming out from here.
Oh, you're so easily distracted. David, you got a huge popcorn problem here. Whoa. All right, David, it's not funny, all right? Just because you have an awesome movie screen doesn't mean you get to mess with us, okay?
TV went out. David!
Refrigerator's not working.
David! I'm gonna open the door here.
I said stay in the living room.
Stacy, no.
I said stay in the living room. Pop, 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 pop,
The door is hot. The door is like really, really, really warm. That means there's a fire on the other side! How do you get out of the basement?
I don't know. I skipped this
Oh,
class.
we're gonna die here!
David! Ah, my hands! My football hands!
I was right about the fire.
What am I supposed to do? My dad's gonna kill me if I die.
Oh God, you were always so stupid!
Stay.
Come on, there's fire, get under the couch!
Oh God!
There's fire on it! Get under the couch! I don't know why, but get under the
Bailey?
Hey, Culver.
Morning, Bailey.
Good morning. Popcorn first thing in the morning?
Never too early for a snack.
I guess. It always smells, you know, when you pop it. Like the whole office smells like popcorn for the rest of the day.
All right, I get it. You don't like me popping popcorn in the office.
I just want you to share.
Well, look at you. Usually sticking to your essential food groups. And you're not one for eating popcorn early in the morning.
It's fiber.
Good for the body, right?
Yes, and the mind.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. You might want to take a look at this.
You're in the mood for eating popcorn after seeing this?
I suppose it's sort of an odd craving, but what can I say? Death makes me hungry.
Do you know death makes me hungry too?
Something in common?
Yeah. After I've been doing an autopsy, I always want to eat some pizza.
Oh, please, it was
you know?
such a peaceful moment.
Well, explain. What am I looking at here?
All right.
I mean, I see, but what?
I know it doesn't seem anything out of the ordinary. A couple of kids had, it seems like they asphyxiated in a fiery accident, but the real curious thing is the amount of burnt popcorn they found in the room afterwards.
How much?
Enough for an entire cinema, I'd say.
That's a lot of popcorn.
It is a lot of popcorn. And as you said, there's enough popcorn for two. You said that at one point. You didn't say it today, but you definitely said it.
Wait, it's enough popcorn for two that you have right now in that bag?
Sorry.
Oh, I'm all right. Culver, there was a house fire. Some people had a lot of popcorn, maybe for the post-apocalypse. I thought it was funny in my head.
I don't think I'm accustomed to hearing you make jokes, so the impulse to laugh didn't even strike me, but my God. That was really nice.
I've been watching a lot of comedies.
A lot of movies.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen Turner and Hooch? It's a great movie.
Bailey, you are really blowing my mind today. You seem like a completely different person.
I'm sorry.
A
I
movie
know.
where a dog is a cop? My God.
It reminds me of some people I know.
Well, then you shouldn't be at all surprised about what's about to happen next. Shall we hit the road?
All right. Just,
Plenty of that.
that's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah, there's
Great.
plenty in the car. I thought ahead for once.
How much is in the car?
Oh, a lot.
10 a.m., South Trenton, New Jersey.
Alright, this is the place, or what's left of it.
It's funny that a house would catch fire and yet there'd be popcorn still in it.
Seems like something that would burn up pretty immediately,
It
right?
does, yeah.
It's also interesting that only the western portion of this house burned. You see, this side seems completely unscathed. Maybe the kitchen was on that side.
Maybe so.
Well, the local law enforcement should be here to meet us any minute.
Oh, good.
Called ahead.
Oh, good.
Hello.
Good morning.
You don't look like law enforcement.
I'm not. I'm David Swanson. This is my home.
I'm Alaina Bailey, FBI.
Very nice to meet you.
This is my partner, Kit
Kit
Culver.
Culver, same business.
Very nice to meet you both.
More hands.
I have good blood circulation.
All right.
So this is your house? I'm so sorry about what happened.
Two of my friends are inside. Must have been a kitchen fire or something. We're not quite sure.
You weren't present.
I was. There was smoke, so I ran out of the house. I don't like smoke.
No, I suppose enough of it will kill you.
Like your friends. Did you try to,
Jeff, they're right here, the FBI agents. I'm so sorry. I'm Sheriff Johnson. This is Deputy Finkelstein over here.
Sheriff Johnson, you spoke on the phone. I'm Agent Kit Culver.
Sorry, we are not used to this high profile of a mess. Deputy Finkelstein and I, we mostly deal with cats and trees and angry old ladies.
A lot of that here. New Jersey. I ain't from here.
No, neither are we.
Really? Finkelstein is from Arkansas.
Yep. I like it back there. It's simpler. You don't see weird stuff like this.
You'd be surprised.
We'd be surprised by what?
The weird things you'll find in Arkansas.
Me, I'm born and raised right here in New Jersey, but my dad is so, thus my accent.
Sheriff, are we turning over jurisdiction of this accident, from what I can tell, to you folks? Because we got it.
Finkelstein, we talked about this.
Well, I don't
They're
know.
the experts. They know what they're doing
All right.
in this New Jersey town.
Yeah, we're in Jersey. We don't need to keep saying it. It's obvious we're in Jersey.
I'm sorry. Chip, any idea of what we're dealing with here? I mean, we sent you the case file. We sent you the details. The western half of the house is burnt to a crisp.
Yeah, we noticed that. It's peculiar for half of a house to burn, isn't it? I heard that the fire department didn't make it in time to save the house, but it seems like most of it is here.
I don't know. We could get the building instructor to tell us whether or not they have some kind of asbestos wall dividing the complex in half or something. That would explain it. But I don't know if that's the case or not.
Yeah. We could get the plans to the house. Would that help?
That would be very helpful, thank
Plans to
you.
the house.
I'll do that. I'll make the call. We were treating him as a witness, but he's free to go.
I can get you the plans for the house.
Oh, David, you're
David,
such
you've
a
been
kind
through so
boy.
much
You've been
already.
through
You don't
so
have to do
much.
that.
This is my parents' home. I inherited it after they died.
David's a local
David's
high school boy.
Real nice kid. Good quarterback, too.
A good quarterback. He's very antisocial, but very nice.
A lot information.
Sorry, I'm late for football practice.
You get her on, David. You
Get her
take
on.
those big old muscles and you go throw some touchdowns.
I'll put in that call, get them building scriptures up.
Sheriff, could you get us the names of the parents of the two children who were not able to escape the house? That'd
This
be
is my
great.
card.
Ah, yes.
Call me if you think of anything or if you just want to talk. Sometimes loss can affect us differently.
I appreciate that, thank you.
Real thinker here. Real thinker.
Dr. Swanson, I got one final note from your brother.
My brother?
Yeah. Seems there's been trouble at the house. I'm sorry, I read it, Doctor. Your younger brother.
David?
Yeah.
What kind of trouble?
I'm not sure, but
Well, it says
Doctor,
right here, did you not read the note?
well, I wrote the note. But I wasn't sure past what you just read. Honestly, Dr. Swanson, when...
Are you trying to play some kind of game?
Cliff, I'm sorry, okay? I'm trying to play the role of the nurse. I'm trying so hard.
You don't need to play the role, you are a nurse. You graduated from the RN school last year. When are you going to start to own up to the fact that you're capable, you're bright? You're the best nurse I have in this office, even though you've only been here a year. You're just going to need to work on your recollection. Write something down, you're going to need to remember it. Eventually you'll realize what you wrote down here is that a childhood house caught on fire.
Yes.
And 2 people died inside of it.
It seems that 2 of his friends did. And I just wanted... I have a little bit of a background in psychology, and when he called, he was very cold. Very abnormal. Yes, cold, as in... He sounded completely unaffected by the death of his 2 close friends in close proximity.
Well, it's very often that somebody under tragic circumstances has
Cliff.
detachment.
You and your family, you're so chin up and don't cry, don't tear up.
I didn't cry once when my parents died. And I won't cry now. Don't try to make me.
Look into that reflective X-ray surface.
So it's looking right through me. Can't hide when I'm looking at that X-ray surface.
Big heart, Cliff.
I must go to my brother right away.
I'll let your patients know. I'll switch them over to Dr. Jameson.
Yes, thank you. Yes, Dr. Jameson. I don't know, sometimes when I hear that name, it makes me laugh on the inside.
I need to hold my clipboard so I can do more.
Yes. An Irish doctor, it seems so ironic. Now look, please also, if anyone comes asking about the experiments that I've been performing here, just let them know that I will be back to tend to them. Right?
Of course, I won't let anyone into the 3rd room.
On the left. I handle all of my experimentations.
No one will be allowed to go in
I
there.
appreciate
In
that.
fact, I'll lock it. Keep it locked.
That is a great idea. You all
Taking off my nurse's smock.
No, leave it on. Just do me a favor. Lock the door. Don't enter it, please. I'll be back.
All right, Cliff.
Yes?
You're leaving so quickly.
Yes, my home, my childhood home, it's burned down.
And what of the experiments that we are funding, Dr. Swanson? This parking lot's not going to pay for itself. That building.
I understand.
You know we're watching you, Swanson. You know
I'm making great progress. You must understand that.
progress.
Yes, I'm very close to cracking the code.
Progress, not perfection. What are you, a 12-step program?
My brother, the house, it burned down. 2 friends, dead. Popcorn everywhere.
Maybe you should have been a little more careful.
You gotta understand. All right? There were a few outside anomalies. But we're going to correct those. Yes, they multiply beyond control, but I think I have found how to change the chemical structure, the genetic DNA modulation.
Swanson, you're babbling like a dog.
You gotta believe me. You gotta give me a little bit more time. Give me some time to tend to my brother.
We're watching, Swanson.
Yes, I know you are.
We're watching.
You know, this ashtray.
You're right, that smell is unpleasant.
It's not bad if it's popped in an office and it's stopped before it burns, but if it burns, then everybody smells the burnt smell, and this is, I think I'm gonna have to get rid of the suit. What do you make of this?
Looks like old portraits to me.
I mean the house in general. This is the basement living room.
It reminds me a lot of my home.
Yeah.
A basement, a living room, a kitchen, you know, all the things that a house has.
I wonder what movie they were trying to watch.
Hopefully not too scary.
It's confused.
What's this? Now, this looks like it's right up your alley. I think they call these a dosimeter. They're used to measure X-ray radiation.
Oh, hey, I got the building plans like I said I would. My hunch was right. Yeah, there's an asbestos wall runs right down the middle of this house.
And what does that mean exactly?
Well, asbestos, it's a material that is impervious to burning. So you line a wall with it, and well, that wall ain't going nowhere coming fire time, you know what I mean?
It's like the tiles they put on the outside of shuttlecraft to prevent the radiation in the atmosphere from burning up the ship on re-entry. It's asbestos.
She sounds like a scientist.
Radiation, you said?
Radiation.
Yeah,
This wall, is this one of the asbestos walls?
that's the one. This whole, it's divided right in half, like an equator or something. It's like somebody didn't give 2 hoots about whether or not the west side of the house burned to the ground, but whatever's on the east side is real important. Go figure.
Would you say it's common in North Trenton for walls to be made of asbestos? Is this a common thing in most people's homes, or is this a specific?
Well, gosh, I suppose I could go drumming up building plans for every home in Trenton, but honest to God, if I had to guess, I'd say this is real unique.
Thank you, Deputy.
Do you have a key to this door?
Do I? No. I can give him a battering ram, though, if you want to bust it in.
We'll ask David Swanson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll send him up.
We're in the
Down.
basement.
We're in the basement.
I'll send him up to the... He's at school right now, which is down the hill. I'll send him up.
Don't press him any further than I
The door's hot. I have a bad feeling about this, Culver.
no door.
No door where?
There's no door to that part of the house without getting through this particular one. It's all boxed in like it's some sort of maze. But a
Oh,
really
on the
easy
plans.
maze. Like you have to walk through the door and then you're done with the maze.
I wasn't sure. You're looking at the plans.
I'm looking at the blueprint.
And the way we got in was only accessible because this part of the house burnt down. There was no door here either.
That's right, and we came down a staircase from the upper level because we're in the basement right now. And that wall is made of asbestos, which I just learned about. That's not good.
I think we should get out. Culver? Culver, let's take the plans and look at them elsewhere.
Hey, you gotta get out of here! You gotta get out of here! This way! Oh, no! Oh,
Hilarious, isn't it?
Now listen, David, I'm so sorry to pull you from football practice, but you've missed the several last grief counseling meetings that we're supposed to have here. And this is a very prestigious school, and if you can't get along with the kids and can't share your feelings, then what good is it to have you here?
I don't understand what this has to do with me playing football.
We need strong athletes. We need strong students. And if you can be emotionally sound and physically sound, that's important to us. I'm here for you, David. We don't talk about your parents' death very often, but in light of our 2 students that have died here, David, it's okay. I'm trained for this, David.
I don't like missing football practice.
I understand, but you have to understand that we've made this agreement. The principal and I said that you have to work on your grief counseling. David, let me get you some water. David! David! What is going on? Let go of it! What just happened?
Does it start on fire?
How could that possibly start on fire, David? David, please. Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
Missing football practice right now.
David, please.
They need me. They need me.
David, you have to complete your grief counseling.
I'm sorry, Counselor Michelson, but I need to get back out there.
David. Fine, go.
David. Calm down, David.
What are you doing here, Cliff?
I heard about the house. David, calm down.
Did you hear about the house?
David, relax.
Are you?
I'm David, brother, not his father.
He seems to be having some sort of episode. I'm really sort of qualified for this, but I
know how to
don't
handle it. David, calm yourself.
Water.
David. Relax. Relax, David. Slow.
I don't quite understand what I'm seeing here.
I'll take him home. David, come with me.
I think he ought to not come to school for the next week.
But I can't miss football
You're
practice.
going to have to.
David, it's okay. Come with me. I'm very sorry about this.
Me too.
I can't miss football practice.
Listen.
School nurse, I think I have second-degree burns on my head.
Hotel should be just a mile and a half down the road. Hancock Inn. know why it's called that.
Maybe after Hancock, one of our founding fathers?
Never heard of him.
Culver, this radiation reading, what did you call it?
Dosimeter.
A dosimeter.
I believe X-ray technicians wear them so they know how much radiation they're getting when they're at work. And they're only allowed a certain amount of radiation in their lifetime.
Not the dosimeter, but the person, the X-ray
The
technician.
dosimeter can take an unlimited amount of radiation.
I just wanted to make sure it was still working because when that fire started, when we were back in the Swanson house, it started, the numbers started rising on this. I'm a little bit concerned about how much radiation we might have just been exposed to.
Fire doesn't typically give off X-ray radiation, does it?
No, it doesn't. What do you think?
I have a hunch. You're not gonna like it though. In ancient Egypt, should I continue? Are you going to humor me?
Go right ahead.
In ancient Egypt, there was a small sect of, they were called, I believe they referred to themselves as the Stellar. And they thought that they could harness the power of the stars by building elaborate, I don't know, pre-civilization microwaves. Big rooms where they would subject themselves to hours of X-ray radiation because they believed that it could give them special power. It's true. I read it in a book. Found at the library.
That is one theory.
I don't know. I mean,
Look at this.
what is it I'm driving?
It's an industrial lab complex. I think I remember reading about that in the newspaper.
I already know what you're going to tell me. Plenty of radiation at that factory, right?
Oh, there might be. I mean,
Enough to start an entire house fire?
I just know that they're working on GMOs.
Enough to pop a house full of popcorn?
Culver, I don't know, but maybe it's worth a look.
All right. I just missed the exit.
Don't understand why you had to bring him back here to the lab.
He has no place to go to. Our house is burned down. I need to keep him close by me.
I'm missing football practice.
I know, David, but I told you before that you were special. You're sometimes going to have to miss football practice.
Sometimes I wish I wasn't special.
Calm down, David. Calm down.
It's very risky using him. And I know it was a mistake at first, but we need to follow through with the experiments. And if he's not up for it, I'm not sure what we will do at this point.
Look, he's going through a period of adjustment. He's a teenager. I'm sure there's some hormonal influence happening at the moment that's causing his emotions to flare, which is interfering with some of our experiments. Trust me, I've done a lot of the calculations. This is the right thing to do. David!
David.
Don't touch anything.
Shouldn't have let you convince me to do this, Cliff. Our entire careers are on the line.
That's absolutely right. This is one of our main laboratories. Oh, yes, Dr. Swanson, Dr. Jameson. I just happened upon 2 FBI agents who wanted to check the place out.
I suppose we just happened upon you.
What do we owe the pleasure?
Well, they're just curious.
We were just curious. It seems that the house that we've been investing... Swanson.
Yes.
Is your brother David Swanson?
Yes. Are you investigating our house?
Oh, there he is.
I didn't know your brother was here. How are you, honey?
right.
He's a bit in shock right now. Our house just burned down and 2 of his friends died.
Yes, that's
exactly
what
why
we're
we're here.
investigating.
Dr. Swanson, I'm not needed any longer. I'll walk you around as soon as this is all settled.
Thank you so
You're
much.
so welcome.
Perhaps you can show me around town later.
Dr. Swanson,
Yes.
do you know that we found this device in the house and that it registered high levels of radiation?
What is that?
It's a dosimeter, doctor.
This is yes. Sorry. Yes, but what's it doing in the house is mainly my question. This is from my laboratory. It looks like it's. Yes, it's got my name on the back of it.
Found it in the basement
Of my house.
before it caught fire again.
David.
Well, before the part of the house that we were in caught fire. However, the part protected by the asbestos-lined walls, still fine.
The east part, it's fine.
Yes. This is where we keep very sacred memorabilia of our parents.
Pretty unique structure for a house that.
Well, it's all we have left of our parents. Is behind that wall. We don't want to lose it under any circumstances. Pictures, video, letters. You understand?
Popcorn?
Yes, some popcorn. Popcorn happens to be one of our major focal points here at the laboratory. We are trying to genetically modify corn to grow without any sort of, harmful pesticides or
self-sustaining
there you are.
Yes, self-sustaining and to withstand high temperatures and heat.
Yes.
I'm Dr. Jameson.
Yes.
Dr. Jameson.
Yes.
I'm Alaina Bailey of the FBI.
Get Culver.
We do all sorts of wonderful things here. Don't we, Dr. Jameson?
Yes,
In
we
fact,
do.
I thought you'd like to try some popcorn, our genetically modified popcorn.
Yes,
Why
yes.
do you do? Haven't had breakfast today, so.
We're very proud of the efforts we're doing here. We're going to feed millions of people.
It's
Yes.
good popcorn.
Especially when we get our grant, huh?
Yes, we will feed millions of people because this popcorn can replicate itself. It's quite a feet.
Popcorn that can replicate itself.
Yes, yes.
So you're never out of popcorn?
I'm cold.
You never had a popcorn.
You all right, David?
Here, here's a blanket. If you don't mind, I'm going to take Dr. Swanson's brother to the lounge.
Yes,
He'd be
please.
more comfortable. He's still a bit shaken up.
He needs to rest. Rest, Dave.
Cliff, you deal with this situation.
Is it just
Of course
me?
not.
Or every time we try to talk to David, does somebody take him away from us?
Did you hear the way he said he was cold?
I did hear that.
It's blistering in here.
It's hot.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
What? I'm not exactly sure what you do here. You replicate popcorn, or have you applied this genetic modification to other crops, other organisms?
Well, we were starting with corn. And, we were going to move on from there. Perhaps soybean. It's the future, you know. Soybean will be in everything. Did you know that?
Over my dead body.
I enjoy tofu.
Do you?
Yes.
She says she does.
It's delicious.
I just don't believe someone can like tofu.
I like it. If you batter it and fry it, it's delicious.
So if you okay, cover it in oil and make it all greasy, then it'll taste like something.
You just
It
need
takes
to
on the flavor of whatever else you're eating.
It does.
Yes. Neutral food.
Dr. Swanson, I want you to, it's not deputy anymore.
You're wearing the sheriff's ascot now.
Got the sheriff's ascot, I got the sheriff's badge, I'm the sheriff now. You two federales saw to it that my boss got burnt up. You don't have to answer any of their questions now. Now, we still have legal jurisdiction in this case, and as far as I'm concerned, you've been poking around that poor boy's family long enough. Now you want I should get a lawyer up here and drum these folks right back to Washington or New York or whatever. big
Los
city-
Angeles!
Los Angeles, that's the worst one.
Yes, in fact, we have our own lawyer. If you don't mind calling that name on the card.
There's no need to call a lawyer. We won't be taking any more of your time.
Yeah. Thank you for talking with us.
Of course. Anything I can do to help?
We'll still be looking into the cause of the fire,
Well,
and I'm sure you're interested to know what we find out.
yes. Very interesting. Very interesting.
Polkatowski, is that Polish or Polkatowski?
Hello?
Hancock in.
Hancock in. We spoke on the phone earlier. I'm Agent Culver.
Agent Kit Culver,
Alaina
FBI.
Bailey. Yeah, but we
Agent
have-
Alaina Bailey, FBI.
You've heard of us. Or you just heard what we said just now and repeated it back to our faces.
Now you get it.
I believe we had 2 rooms reserved.
Sure.
This is a great motel, Culver. I love it.
That was a real decent attempt at sincerity, Bailey.
105, 106.
Thank you.
Take a right at the bear and all the way down.
Will do.
Oh, look, it's a bear.
And we're right. Something doesn't add up to me.
What's that?
Well, I guess there's a lot of things that don't add up to me, but I'm going to start saying them out loud. This man working on genetically modified popcorn has a brother who is the only one unaffected by a fatal fire where the remains were mostly popcorn.
Not only was he unaffected by the fire, but he was unaffected by the levels of radiation that must have somehow triggered the fire.
That's right, and it registered on his dosimeter, which he didn't know was missing. It almost seemed like he didn't know what a dosimeter was at all.
So how did the dosimeter get into the basement? Why is David so odd?
And what are they trying to hide in that room?
Do you want to go look?
You read my mind. Alright, I think we're getting the hang of it this time.
Hopefully it won't catch on fire again.
Yep. Here's the wall. Not as hot as before, but it's still warm. Alright. This has been one of my #1 fantasies since forever. Stand back. And there's glass on the other side. Voila. Why don't you go first? I just gotta work out the kinks.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I have a doctor.
Okay. This is bigger than I was expecting.
Look what we're walking on.
Popped popcorn.
Knee deep in it. It's really perfectly popped.
The entire room is lined with glass. Why would the entire room be lined with glass?
I don't know, maybe it amplifies the radiation?
Bailey, I think this is one of those ancient Egyptian microwave rooms. This is exactly what they look like. If I had the book with me, I'd show you, but there were walls made mostly of glass and encapsulated in something that was mostly flame retardant, completely empty like this. came from.
Look at this popcorn. This is a piece I just picked up off the ground, and this is the piece from the laboratory today. I didn't eat mine. Do you know why?
Trying to watch your figure.
No. It was too perfect. You know, things in nature aren't supposed to
Water level's rising.
perfect. And they look exactly the same, Culver. Oh. Ah, I dropped them both. I'll never find them now.
It's getting kind of hot.
You're not supposed to be here.
David.
David, what is this room?
This is where my brother keeps me.
Why does he keep you in this room, David?
Where it's safe. You should go. You shouldn't be here.
David, I don't think it's safe here. There's a lot of radiation. I think we should all leave.
Will you come with us, David?
Oh,
Can we help
it's a
you?
bit too late for that.
Dr. Jameson.
I was hoping you would just stay out of this.
Well, staying out of things has never been my forte.
We're investigators.
We investigate things. What's going on here?
You should go. It's not safe here.
Why is the popcorn rising?
David is special. David is the key to everything.
I don't want to be special.
David, you have to calm down now.
I don't want to be special.
Yeah. Really? Ah!
Thomas! Come this way!
Dr. Jameson, what is going on in that house?
We could control him for only so long.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Your partner is in great danger. You need to go back in there.
I will. But
I don't want to be special!
what is special about David?
At a young age, he was exposed to a special type of radiation that we were using to genetically modify the corn. We couldn't control it. It turned the corn into this, and David into this uncontrollable thing that could combust and replicate. David is doomed. I'm so sorry. We try to be responsible with our experiments, but this has been a disaster.
David is not doomed. David is not doomed. Not if we continue with our experimentation and go all the way with it.
I don't want to be special. I want to play football. I want to play football.
You are special.
I want to play football.
It's not your fault, David. It's not your fault.
Culver! Culver! Oh, are you okay? I'm sorry.
What happened?
It sucked you down. You got sucked down into the popcorn. David got exposed to some kind of high level of radiation. I don't understand how this could be possible. I'm basically not buying it at all.
I think he's the one who burned the house down. I think he's the reason all this is happening. Remember when I shook his hand and his hand felt warm?
Yes.
And when he commented on being cold when we were in that factory?
Yes.
I think he's been subjected to enough of that X-ray radiation that now he's evolved. He's got superpowers. It's so cool.
Culver, come on, let's get out of this popcorn pit.
Okay.
10-4, hike!
Coach,
Swanson, you're not supposed to be here.
I can play.
Swanson, I was told that you explicitly can't be on this field for a week. All right, boys, settle up. All right.
Coach, I can play. I went to counseling.
Swanson, I haven't heard orders from that very lovely nurse. Until I get...
Welcome back. High five, man.
Don't touch
David! Look where you! David!
Get him
Yeah, that's it! Why not? David, no! David, you're too hot! No, David! I don't want to be special! I don't want to be special! It wasn't your fault! Our parents! It wasn't!
We gotta find David before he hurts someone else. Thanks for coming back for me.
They always come back.
Whoa.
You forgot your briefcase back there.
It's an awkward shape. Okay.
It's your briefcase. Hey, I hear those Swanson boys skipped town.
What?
They left town?
Yeah,
Which way were they going?
don't know. Oh my, I just run a whole little motel.
Do you know where they might have gone? Do they have family anywhere?
Like I said, I have no information.
Okay.
Just putting a button on this thing.
Thank you for my briefcase, for what little information you were able to share. I won't be needing those rooms, obviously.
It's on the house. Nice to see you, agents.
I don't know what that was. Which way we go?
I don't know.
I don't think they would have skipped town. If I know teenage boys that care way too much about football to leave a town. When they're playing football. If they're not playing football, they would. I'm just gonna start driving out. You know the funny thing about popcorn? It's so sturdy and solid and stable when it's in its unpopped state, and that it's so fragile when it's popped.
It's like there's a lot of pressure always inside the kernel, waiting to explode.
All it takes is a catalyst, the right amount of heat, someone with an appetite. But not much of one. You make me feel stable.
Thank you.
I know it's difficult following me around in all these crusades, but I'm glad you're here.
Yeah. I'm glad I'm here too.
Alright, let's see what this can do.
Well, you're Your transfer records are all in order, so your name was Denny, you said? Denny Swinstone? Well, Denny, I think you're going to love it here at the University of Tuktoyaktuk. Think you like Canada?
Thank you very much.
Is that all?
I just want to play football.
Well, I've seen your game tape, boy. You are on fire.